is John Ward, welcoming you to another presentation of Tennessee football on home video. The story you're about to see unfold is one of adventure and achievement. It's the story of teamwork, commitment, and the will to win.
Doesn't need a lot of... Oh! He took a weapon!
Welcome back to the Blue Chip Breakdown, Vols fans. Today's video is on four-star quarterback Jake Merklinger. He's listed at 6'3", 195 pounds, out of South Georgia. And as you can see right here, I am filming this the day before he will announce where he's going. So if you are seeing this video, obviously he has committed to the University of Tennessee. So we will go ahead and say our new four-star quarterback commitment, Jake Merklinger. I know that y'all came here to look at this video, so let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. All right, let's go ahead and get it started. First thing is you're looking at his footwork, and that looks really good. That's an excellent placement on that football. Was able to snap his wrist and get the ball down the field. Again, you see very, very good footwork, very accurate pass. He throws a very catchable ball. You can tell that he has worked with some quarterback coaches and some probably high-level quarterback coaches. So he's probably working with the same guys that work with some NFL coaches or some higher-level college guys. That's an excellent job of standing in the pocket and taking a shot, delivering an accurate pass. Gotta love that. Excellent timing as well. He's got a quicker arm motion, so his arm motion isn't too long. Right here you're seeing he's pretty mobile, and that's a very accurate pass. I love to see that touch, being able to float it right over the defense's hands and heads and dropping it right into your receiver's lap. There it is again. He's really, really, really good at that. I love seeing it. Now here he's showing some of his speed, his legs. He's got good speed. I'm not quite sure what his 40 time is, but I'm gonna guess that he's like a 4.6 type of a guy. That was really nice. Just flicked his wrist. He's definitely a quarterback that can throw on the run. He's got a really good pocket presence just so far with what we've seen. He's very accurate, and he can throw the ball from different angles. I think he's going to fit beautifully in our offense. Obviously, that's what Heupel and company wanted him for. Looks really good right here. Excellent pocket presence. Good job of feeling that pressure coming from his right side and stepping up, keeping his eyes downfield, delivering a very catchable pass. There it is again. That was a relatively tight window. Let's see what we've got right here. Felt everything breaking down, uses his legs. Love to see that dive. You know, that's always big. You got to fight for it, got to want it. Threw that one kind of high, but, you know, he gets it there, makes it pretty much what he was doing is he was just trying to make it a nice, easy touch pass for his wide receiver. Like the way that you can tell, I like the way that you can see that he's driving through his hips on these longer passes. And again, you're seeing he's a good athlete, running through tackles. Has a nice frame. I mean, he's about prototype height. And that was a really nice placement on that ball, throwing it just a little bit higher, throwing it into a nice tight window there. Look at that touch. But yeah, he's about prototype height. Good job getting that ball to the outside. And, you know, clearly he's at about 195. He's going to be able to fill out very easily. He's got the space for that in his body. He's got some longer muscle bellies, and he can get up to a solid 230 without losing anything. And, you know, if anything, he's going to gain some arm talent or some arm strength, I guess is a better word for me to use. He's got a lot of arm talent. Don't see an exceptional amount of arm strength right now, but he's an excellent timing passer. He's able to get the ball where he needs to accurately. And I love the way that I love his pocket presence. I love the way that he's able to, you know, feel that pressure, step up in the pocket and kind of navigate through that traffic very effortlessly. Again, his timing on his passes, the touch, you see the toughness running through tackles, not afraid to, that's really nice right there, lowering his shoulder. We probably won't ask him to do too much of that, but in this offense, you know that we do have our quarterbacks run the ball sometimes. We'll have designed quarterback runs every now and then. That's just pretty much how this game is now, guys. Quarterbacks have to be able to use their legs. I mean, it's too much of a weapon to not do it. So he is more of a pro style quarterback in my opinion, but like I said, pro style quarterbacks now can they can all move. They're all mobile. They're not just statues back there. So he's more of the, I wouldn't even call him a dual threat. He's just a pro style prototype quarterback. That was a nice job of getting that ball there. You can tell he's kind of got a little bit of that gunslinger in him, which you absolutely want to have. Good job there of driving. All right, I wanted to go back to this. Watch his hips here. Good job of getting his hips into that throw. Like I said, he does not have the strongest arm, but I don't want that to concern you because his arm talent is good enough to make the passes that he will be asked to make. Usually Hypo does go for the quarterbacks with those really big cannon arms. And that's just something that I think Jake is going to need to continue to work on, is getting that arm strength up, because we do throw the ball literally all over the football field. You pretty much have to be able to throw it outside of the numbers and, be able to get it there on a rope. Really nice job there. Again, you see that he's tough. You see him taking those shots and staying in the pocket and making those throws. Not to be, I'm not being negative, but I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing him delivering balls too far down the field when that's happening. When there's pressure, you don't really see him throwing the ball too far down the field. Now, on this play, he's playing cornerback. And look at this here. I love that. Watch this. I absolutely love to see this. You want a quarterback with some fire, with some fight. And, we've talked about this before, y'all. Georgia players, everybody comes like that. Everybody's dogs. And really happy to have him part of this team, bringing that dog mentality even at the quarterback position. Here you got him playing corner again. He actually looks really good playing corner. I mean, you can tell he's a really good athlete. Comes up, makes a nice stick. So really happy to have Jake. But before y'all leave, I want to get into his grades. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Jake is definitely tough, especially for a quarterback. We see him running through tackles, breaking tackles. We see him trucking people. And even on his interceptions, when he's playing on defense, you see him running through people and then looking at them. So he's got that nastiness to him. Definitely a physical player. Looks like he's got a lot of heart, which I absolutely love. And he also looked good tackling on defense. I'm going to give him 5 stars on toughness and physicality for a quarterback. So Jake looks like a very good athlete. We're seeing that he's able to use his feet very well to get out of any traffic that might come into that pocket. Looks great throwing the ball on the run, and obviously he is an excellent runner whenever his number is called for that purpose. See him coming up and making tackles, making some big sticks, making interceptions, and he looked really good coming out of that break playing corner. Definitely a higher level athlete, plays multiple sports in high school at a high level. We're gonna give him 4 stars right here as an athlete. This one right here is all about pocket presence. He looks really good in the pocket. I think that's one of the strengths to his game. He's not a guy that is gonna just sit there and take sacks. It looks like he's a very smart player, very headsy. He moves around, and he really more so is looking to extend plays to make those throws down the field when people are open. That's an absolute nightmare for any defense when the quarterback not only can beat you with his legs, but can also use his legs and his arm at the same time. And I think that Jake is really, really good at that. You see him doing that anytime that there's pressure on him, and it just looks like he's helping his wide receivers get open. We talk all the time about receivers being quarterback friendly, but Jake looks like he is receiver friendly as well. So I'm gonna give him 5 stars for his pocket presence. I definitely think that he has a ton of arm talent. He has a really nice arm motion. The ball comes out of his hand quickly. He has great timing. Really nice touch, great ball placement, throws well from different arm angles, throws well stationary in the pocket, and also on the run, going to his right or to his left. Looks really good doing that. The only knock that I have on him is his arm strength, but that's something that's definitely going to come as he gains weight and as he gets stronger. So I'm going to give him 4 stars for his arm talent. All right, so it's time for Jake's blue chip overall grade. And just to recap, we gave Jake 4 stars as an athlete, 5 stars on toughness and physicality, 5 stars for his pocket presence, and 4 stars for his arm talent, which brings his overall blue chip grade to 4 stars. And I think that we just got a big addition to this team. Obviously, we definitely needed to get some more quarterbacks. We needed that depth. We know that this is Joe Milton's last season. We are expecting for it to be Nico's team for the next couple of years. But even still with that, we definitely need someone that can come off of the bench in case anything does happen with Nico, and also just to push him. So, I mean, guys, listen, there are so many things that could possibly happen. Nico's helmet might come off. Somebody has to come in at least for one play, and not just to hand the football off. You might want to have somebody come in and have a threat to actually pass it. So Jake definitely gives us that, and I feel like moving forward, he could be the next quarterback after Nico to lead this team. So very happy to have Jake a part of this team. As always, remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share it with some more Vols fans. Thank y'all as always for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.